What's the deal, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, y'all. What is going on, okay? Now, this ain't no blog post or nothing like that. This is just me giving my opinion on the previous story that I reported on yesterday, and that was the Funky Dineva and Tamar Braxton debacle. And I just felt like I had to come back and do another video about this because I'm kind of disturbed by a lot of the things that I've been seeing on the internet. And y'all know that whenever I got to speak my mind on something, y'all just know that I'm going to do it anyway. I don't care how nobody feels. Y'all know that I'm going to speak my mind regardless. So if you don't like it, if you annoyed by me and what I say, then get the fuck on. Sorry, but that's just how I feel, okay? Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this right here. And that is the situation with Tamar Braxton and Funky Dineva. Okay, let's talk about it real quick. Now, y'all know that I did like an hour-long live about this situation yesterday. And because I do follow Funky Dineva, but I don't watch everything that he posts. So I wasn't there when he actually went live and when people started badgering him about what was being stated in his live chat. So forgive me for not knowing. Okay, so I just had to say that because people tend to repeat themselves in the comments. After one person say it, and about 15 other people got to say the same damn thing as if I didn't get it the first time. Okay, so pardon me for not knowing that was the reason why he even came out and said anything the first time, because I was like, well, who asked you to say something anyway? And then that's when people was in my comments saying, because they did in the comments. So clearly people didn't watch the entire video to know that I got corrected by towards the middle part of the video. So that, let me just make that clear. Number two, I don't see how anybody's on Tamar's side in this situation. I just don't understand how anyone could be on Tamar's side in this situation. I'm just being real with y'all, because for the most part, I have seen people that are team Funky with this, and everybody knows that when it comes down to Funky Dineva, I give him his tens, but I also have to call him out when he on some bullshit sometimes, and that's just a real tea of it. And then if I ever met him in person, I say the same thing: love you, but I gotta call you out when I feel like you on some bullshit, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I just, in this particular situation, I could not necessarily be against him because I understood everything that he was saying. And I'm looking at videos and I'm looking at comments from people, and there are people that just don't like Funky Dineva that are going to not see past their dislike and still just go in on him and make him out to be the issue here when he's not the issue. Like, I'm sorry, and I ain't on here like sucking his dick or nothing, because that ain't even what I do, and y'all know that. But I just feel like she's wrong for the part that she played in that situation. Now, I still feel like the way that he delivered said information didn't have any compassion to it, and that's probably why, you know, people felt the way that they felt or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? So I still stand 10 toes down on that particular opinion. I do stand 10 toes on that. But as far as anything else, I feel as though when it all boils down, he wasn't wrong. When the information came out about Tamar getting hit in the mouth, losing teeth, waking up in a pool of blood and shit, having to be rushed to the hospital, next thing you know, there was a video released that she was with Funky Dineva that night. And the first thing that certain people started to do was to blame him for what happened to her. You know, they already think that he's a He-Man woman hater, the head of the He-Man woman haters club. They already say that about him. So it's kind of like, okay. So from that point on, that's what the tea was. Everybody was trying to pinpoint him and make him out to be the culprit as to what happened to Tamar. And I guess when he went live, that was the first thing that people were saying. He's not going to try to acknowledge what happened. He's not going to say this. He's not going to say that. So then he came out and he addressed what actually happened. And he said that he did not know what happened. And even though he said that he did not know what happened, people were still trying to blame him for what happened. And I feel like that's a crock of bullshit for people to even do that. And I think that it's a crock of bullshit for Tamar to even allow this narrative to even be spun like that, for people to sit up here and say that he was the culprit and he was the one that did it. That's foul and that's fucked up. And you can't tell me that it's not. And if they're supposed to be friends and you see this shit going on, I'm pretty sure your publicist is seeing it. I'm pretty sure that the people that work with you are seeing exactly what's going on. So I'm pretty sure that there's people in your ear letting you know that your friend Quentin Funky Neva is being blamed for what happened to you when you know that he didn't do shit to you. But you want to say, I was in a hospital recovering, so that's why I didn't post nothing. But when you was in a hospital recovering, you still made an Instagram story letting people know what happened to you. So in the same damn second that you made that post letting people know what happened to you, you could have made another post in that same damn sentiment and stated that Funky Neva had nothing to do with what happened to me. That's what you could have done. But instead, you allowed him to take all the heat for the situation. So I'm just trying to understand, why are certain people out here trying to make it seem like he's wrong for feeling some type of way? The nigga not wrong in this situation. He's wrong on a lot of stuff. He has questionable views on certain things at times, yes. But in this particular situation, he's not wrong. So I don't understand why he's being blamed for this situation and why everybody trying to make him out to be the bad person. Because he's not. Tamar was wrong. She was wrong. And I can't stand Tamar for nothing in the world, but y'all do know that when she's right, I say she's right, and when she's wrong, I'm going in. And in this situation, she was wrong. And on top of that, of course, he's going to feel some type of way. All this shit that happened to you, you just sat there and allowed this narrative to be painted that I did something to you. And the next thing you know, you did a music video with Mendici. You didn't even shut down the rumors about you fucking Mendici. You allowed people to believe that you were fucking him. You didn't try to shut that down either. Then I'm in the video, and then now it looks like you use this entire situation to promote this motherfucking video that you got coming out. So again, and yet and still have not came out and said anything to defend me or clear my name when this happened to you. It's your word against mine. If I'm telling them that I didn't do shit to you, they're not going to listen to me, because they already don't like me and they already got a preconceived notion about me anyway. So they're not going to listen to a motherfucking thing that I'm saying. They're going to automatically believe that I did something to you and I didn't do anything to you. So we're talking about what friends do and what friends don't do. Friends don't allow your friend to take the fall and the blame for what happened to me and to you. You know, real friends don't do that. And I don't think that Tamar is a real friend to anybody out there. Have you not seen all the fallouts that she's had? But that doesn't take away from the fallouts that he's had either. But if we're talking about he backstabbed her, and if we're talking about what real friends do and what they don't do, let's talk about Tamar and her situations. What about James Chanel? When Krishan put her hands on him, she didn't defend him. She didn't say nothing in his honor. What about that LaTroy boy? That boy was on Twitter attacking everybody that would say something about Tamar. And then they fell out. What about Ashley Miller and how they fucking fell out? What about Toya and how they damn fell out? What about Monica and how her and Monica fell out? What about how her and Tiny fell out? Her and Candy. She's had a whole lot of incidents in these situations where she was the one that was the reason in backstabbing people and doing shit to people. What about her own sisters? I've always felt but to be honest though, I'm gonna take it back 12 years. I'm gonna take it back 12 years. Okay. I have always felt like Tamar, everybody just bypasses what she does. And everybody pretty much give her a pass for everything all the time. I've always felt that way. Now, I don't think that many people give her passes now, but back in the day, they would always pacify the shit that she do. When her and K. Michelle was beefing, that wasn't even a beef that K. Michelle started. Tamar started that shit when she opened her mouth and started shading her first about what happened to her. And when K. Michelle responded to her, everybody wanted to take Tamar's side. And Tamar played the victim and said that K. Michelle was bullying her. And I'm trying to see how she bullied you by checking you for jumping in her damn business that had nothing to do with you. I'm just trying to see how the fuck she bullied you. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of people always give her grace. But in this particular situation, she really don't deserve no damn grace. I don't see how anybody could be on her side with this. Like I said, Funky Dineva don't always be right, but he's right in his sentiments in this situation. He's not wrong. And I'm going to need for people to realize that he's not wrong for this. Tamar is wrong for not clearing his name in this, knowing he's being attacked and all this other shit. If you couldn't write the post, you could have had your publicist do it, your PR person. You could have had somebody go into that account, make that post, let it be known that Funky Dineva did nothing to you. You could have done that, but you didn't. So it is what it is. But I don't know. I mean, people are allowing I just feel like people are allowing their dislike for him to really cloud their judgment, because they keep on bringing up, they bringing up Mel, or they bringing up Michelle Brown, or they bringing this person up, or bringing that person up. You know what I mean? Like they doing that. Like when he's right, but and when he's wrong. But in this, he's not wrong. He's not. But I also stated that he probably shouldn't have did no video talking about what happened, because we wouldn't even be here. But in the same breath, if he didn't do a video, they still would have been blaming him. And because he didn't acknowledge it, they was going to make him out to be the bad guy. So it's just like, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So I don't know. But I want to know what you guys think. I do think that people are definitely pointing the finger at him, like he's the big bad villain, and Tamar is the victim in this. The only thing that she's a victim of is getting her teeth knocked out and waking up in a pool of blood. That's what she's a victim of. But she's not a victim when it comes down to Funky. Funky reacted in the way that most people probably would if they was put in a predicament where they're being blamed for something happening to you. And to be quite honest, I'm gonna end this by saying this. If I was Funky, I wouldn't fuck with Tamar no more. And if I was Tamar, I probably wouldn't fuck with Funky either. Both of them just need to exit out of each other's lives, because on Funky's end, I wouldn't fuck with her, because if you my friend, you're not gonna allow me to get dragged and talked about like a damn dog in your defense like that. You're not gonna allow me to get drugged like that when people are blaming me for something that happened to you and you know I didn't do shit to you. So of course I'm not don't no friend do that to no friend. So with that being said, I wouldn't be fucking with Tamar off that strength alone. But when it comes down to Tamar, regardless of what I did, I don't appreciate you getting on your live, putting me on blast and getting ready to put and threatening to put my business out, because if you're threatening to put my business out, then I'm pretty sure you will put my business out. So yeah, I don't want to fuck with you either. So neither one are perfect. Both of them are flawed as fuck. But you know, Funky don't need to fuck with Tamar. Tamar don't need to fuck with Funky, and we can move on. So with that being said, you guys, let's get on up out of here. My book is coming out on September the 23rd. Be sure to pick it up. It is called That's Why You're Lonely. If you like love and hip hop, if you like girlfriends, if you like Zane, this is the type of book for you. So make sure you guys pick it up. It will be available on Amazon and Kindle Books, and it comes out on September the 23rd. Pre-order information will be available soon. With that being said, y'all, your boys up out here. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out here, and I will see you guys on the next one.
Cause I know what I want. I guess I could pray to the man up above. Start a new path with unconditional love. I can build a new life out of this mess. Moving on to a place free from the stress. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. All of my life, and you know it hit the worst when it starts with the night. I'm the type of nigga shit that can speak for itself. See, I'm a bad little nigga with his heart as well. Say it best from the heart, so it beating is felt. Just a sense to see you smile, so more probably can melt. With the cause is dealt, nigga, I was just wishing. Can I be the only bad bitch that you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like?